Hello everyone, my name is Yana and today I thought we would do a little tutorial on foundations. In particular, what is the best method for applying foundation? Because there's lots of different things out there, lots of different methods, and some beauty bloggers will tell you to do one method, other influencers will say, no, don't do that, try something else. Really, all of them can work. It really does depend on the look you are going for. But number one, you have to prime your skin. You've got to have your moisturizer on first, of course, let that sink in, and then put some primer on. If you don't use primer, your foundation will not stick to your skin, or it'll stick in the morning, but halfway through the day, it'll essentially be sliding off your face. The oilier your face is, the quicker it will be gone. There's lots of brands out there. You really just need to have a play and see which one suits your skin, because all of our skins are different as well. So I've got my new Charlotte Tilbury foundation here. I've been playing with a few different brands and I've tried a few of the different less expensive brands recently. And the one thing I found from that was that I've started getting breakouts again. I've been getting these weird bits around my nose. I've got other little bumps and lumps in my skin because I was using cheaper foundation, and unfortunately you get what you're paying for. Anyway, I found I need to go back to the better quality brands because the cheap ones just don't work. It's as simple as that. Anyway, let's talk about different application methods for foundation. Here we have a brush with a flat side, and I've picked up just a small amount of product, and what I've done is I've kind of tapped around in a circle on my hand to spread that drop of product onto all the bristles. So this is a brush, this is a dry brush, the foundation. You can see that's given me a really nice coverage there. And you can see where the foundation is. You can see it sinking into my skin. And it looks pretty good. The other thing you can do with the brush is you can wet it. Just a tiny bit of moisture on the end. So I ran this under the tap, squeezed, flicked out as much as I could, then rubbed it on the towel for a few seconds. So it's only just damp. And again, I'll do the same thing. Pick up the smallest amount of product, tap it around in a circle on my hand to make sure it's dispersed on the bristles. We had a bit more product on the first brush, so let's try and get it similar. And this is damper bristles. And what you can see is it actually thins the product down a bit. So I have less coverage now here than I do here, just from a damp brush. It still spreads exactly the same. But if you want to go for that no makeup look, which it's not me, I don't do it, just by having damp bristles, look at the difference you get. Really, really simple hack. Okay, the other method, beauty blenders. You can see here, this one is fatter than this one, despite the fact that they are actually the exact same brand and the exact same thing, because I ran this one under a tap for, again, 10 seconds, squeezed it a few times, took it out of the tap, squeezed it a few times, ran it through a towel to try and dry off the moisture. I'm going to do similar thing, pick up a little bit of product, I'm going to tap it on the side of my hand to disperse it a bit first. And this is the dry one, so we put the dry one here, and I feel like I've run out of product already. I need to go back to my hand because that has not gone on at all, because what's happened is a lot of it has stayed in the beauty blender, and it seems to have placed it at the top. It doesn't want to spread very well easily. Look at that. That is not spreading at all. So dry beauty blender, that is clearly the least effective right now. And let's call that a fail. Let's try the damp beauty blender. Pick up a bit of product, spread it out. And let's try our beauty blender. Now, we're getting kind of a similar kind of coverage as with the damp bristles, but I would suggest that it's actually even lighter. So with a damp beauty blender, we can make it quite loose and spread it out nicely. With a damp brush, we can spread it quite well as well. If you want full coverage, you need the dry brush, and that's your best bet. That is my preference. I prefer full coverage. I can achieve full coverage with a damp beauty blender by, I can keep going over it 73 times. And then you let it dry and then you go over it again. I'm gonna have to fix this up shortly because this is gonna, my face, I can't go outside with 3 different styles of foundation. The other thing I want to show you, and because it spreads the best with a damp beauty blender, I'm going to use this one. I'm just going to turn it over and use the bum end of it that is currently got no product on it. I want to show you the other thing that a lot of influencers do and you see on TikTok and on Reels and on YouTube. Let's actually put a squirt of foundation on my face. I'm going to use our clean bum end of this beauty blender, and let's see how long it takes to actually blend this out. My forehead, which has got nothing but primer on it. Oh my god. So how long does it take to blend that giant drip? I feel like I put 1 pump on the back of my hand and I still have some left from experimenting on my cheeks. I now have 1 pump on my forehead. Look at that. Jesus. I feel like I'm wasting a hell of a lot of product because it is just kind of getting, my beauty blender is completely and utterly full, and it's kind of just pushed it to like my hairline. Yeah, so don't ever put drips of foundation directly onto your skin because look at that. I've just got, like, you can even see where the original drip was down there as well. Like, it is just stuck there, essentially. So I'm going to have to spend, like, 30 seconds to a minute just trying to get that one spot blended in, let alone the fact that it's now pushed into my hairline. Oh, my God. I think I need to go wash my face because I feel like I could spend 15 minutes trying to blend this out. Look, what my point is it might look kind of funny and cool to do a video where you put a drip here and a drip here and a drip here and a drip here and then da-da-da-da-da. But what they're not showing you is the 10 to 15 minutes they've cut out in between where they're trying to bloody blend that crap out of their skin. Do not do it. Do not put foundation directly onto your skin because blending it is a nightmare. You really have to put it either on your hand, you get a little mirror, or put it on the friggin' outside of an old eyeshadow case and get and blend it in. This drip, I frequently go out of the house with a drip or a spot of foundation still on my left hand from where I have had either my brush or my beauty blender and I've been tapping it on the back of my hand, because now that that's set, that's not going to come off until I get some makeup remover on it. And let's face it, I'm not likely to go and grab makeup remover just to wash my hand right now. I don't really care if I walk around the rest of the day with a drip on my hand and a patch. This, however, oh my, this is a complete and utter fail. Where's that brush? That's the damp brush. I wonder if the damp brush will... Nope, because the brush is essentially dried by now anyway. So essentially I have a ring and a drip on my forehead that I can't, for the life of me, bloody blend out. I feel like I'm rubbing the product just into like the brush and not necessarily even spreading it. Well, there's a little bit on my forehead, but the majority of it is just in my bloody hairline. Foundation drips, complete and utter fail. Fail, fail! Do not do it. Swear, do not do it. But if you want lighter coverage, use either a damp brush flat end, you want the synthetic bristles. If you have real hairbrushes, it'll just stick in there and never come out until you wash it. Oh God, now I've got to go wash all of these. My most hated time of the day is washing my beauty blenders and my foundation brushes, because it's just boring. What I'm going to do, however, is I'm going to go wash my face, get this giant ring off, and restart my makeup for the day properly, because this is feral. Guess who's back? Back again. I am back because I realized there's 2 actual other ways you can apply foundation as well. But I was like, what did I used to do? How did I used to do my makeup? Because like in the early 2000s, when I like got my first proper makeup kit for me as an adult, how did I put it on? Because okay, we'll show you the teenage way, which of course is how many people did that as a teenager, where you just put it in your hands, rub it all over your face? Oh yeah, now that is going to be the fullest coverage you can ever get. You also end up with it under your fingernails and all over the place. I am planning to just go and wash my face again after this, so I'm not even trying to spread this, but you can use your hands. It does take a bit of spreading, but you will get really, really full coverage if you want to do that. Some people say it's the quickest way to do it. It's definitely the laziest way to do your foundation, because you know, you don't have to clean any brushes or anything afterwards, but it's not the quickest when you have to like blend it 73 million times. If you don't care about having like rings around your neck and under your eyes and stuff, and you don't want to blend, then fuck it, just do that. The other one, of course, is the paintbrush method. This was like when I got my own first makeup kit, like as an adult. This was how I did my foundation. So you get your paintbrush, you get a little tiny drop of product, and you give it a bit of a dab, because you don't want the bristles all thicked up, and you literally paint your skin. That's it. If you put it on thicker, of course, you're going to get a thicker stripe. So the paintbrush method also works really well. So this is how I started doing all my makeup, and I probably used one of these brushes for maybe 10 or 15 years. Well, no, I started by doing this, and then I grew up to one of these and did that for a really long time. And then I graduated to beauty blenders, which I'm now completely gone off of, because I swear I leave like half the product in the frickin' beauty blender and then in my sink when I have to clean it. And I've started using, like I've shown you, these brushes. This is a cheapy, nasty one that I got online. I have a better quality one that I need to wash. So, oh God, I'm snorting at myself. I'm going to go and wash my brushes now, so that I can then do my foundation and my makeup properly for the day, so that I don't look like some crazy person with really thick caked on this side and really nice and thin on this side. My favorite is still definitely doing this one dry, I think. Sometimes I will make it a little bit damp, but yeah, this is my new favorite way to do it. If you've got a different way to put your foundation on that I haven't thought of, please feel free to let me know. I mean, I know there was that trend of using like a little water balloon at one stage, which is just stupid. I tried the silicone sponges. I bought one. I tried it something like a dozen times and got so frustrated I just threw this fucking thing out. It is, you just are moving it around your face. It's like, yeah, you may as well use a piece of Glad wrap to put your friggin' foundation on. It is stupid. It does not work. If anyone has a product that does work in one of those silicone ones, please, I want to know. Give it to me. I'll give it a go and see if it can actually work, because it's not about the trained makeup artists and the reps of the company being able to do it perfectly on Instagram. It's about real people every day being able to use it every day for what they do. And I could not use those stupid silicone thingies. They're not even, can't even call them a sponge. They're just like a silicone applicator, and they're gross. You can use, they're good for putting a mask on though. I'll give you the silicone spatula. Really good. Anyway, have fun. I will see you later. Bye.